Good morning, everybody. I'm going to flip the camera really quick. 1 second. All right. Hey, Oz, you're the first one on. I had something really cold for breakfast, and I feel like my lips are a little bit numb, so stuff isn't coming out as articulate as it should. Hi, Dad. Hi, Ericon. It is good to see you guys. So, my name is Krista Lynn Vitovich. Hi, Michael. I am an internationally published intuitive author. Wow, look at you guys. Hey, Con. Hey, SDF. I'll just say Saad on that one. Hi, Ghost. Hi, Oz. So, my name is Krista Lynn Vitovich. I'm an internationally published intuitive author. And today I want to share with you guys my 3 affirmations that get you through anything in your day. And one affirmation that, hey Wallace, one affirmation that I want to just really remind people of, and I think we can make a huge difference with this, and I'm going to tell you why, and I would love it if you guys join me just in the effort to try to kind of shift the energy of the world a little bit by doing this. I think we can do it. So Con, thank you for inviting followers. We are going to get started. Our first affirmation is, I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. Good morning, Ghost. I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength, which means that anything you face is not going to defeat you. It's that simple. You are equipped to handle anything that comes at you today. It was a smoothie bowl, Oz. So anything that you face, any challenge you're going through in your life, you were meant to be able to handle that challenge. Everything in your life has already led you to be, what's the word? Oh, whatever. You're already ready to be good at it. It's like an interview word. I'll try to remember it later. But you are capable of handling anything. And Oz, thank you for inviting followers. So whatever it is that you're going through, it's there to help you. It's there to give you something to gain. It's not there to fight you. It's not there to make your life awful. It's not God's way of punishing you or being unfair to you. That's not how it works. Our obstacles help us define who we are and what we're meant to do. Our obstacles show us our potential. Our obstacles broaden our horizons, and they're God's way of helping us figure out what it is that we're supposed to do in life, how many people we can help, and how we're capable of helping them, how we can be happy and fulfilled in our lives. Your challenges show you what you can do. And with knowing what you can do, you gain direction. So you overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength every time, because that's just naturally what happens. If you overcome that obstacle, you're definitely stronger than you were before, and you will overcome the obstacle because you understand that this is not something that's just attacking you. This is something that is meant to sort of enlighten you. It's going to help you level up in life. So this is your obstacle. This is your adventure, and you're going through it to figure out how awesome you can be. So go for it, embrace it, and kind of look forward to what you're going to be able to do at the end of it, so that the process of going through that challenge is clearer and a little bit easier to take, okay? Because I know challenges are annoying, sometimes frustrating, and when they happen over and over, it just drives you nuts. But listen, if you're looking for a reason in it, even if you don't see it right away, if you're looking for whatever you're supposed to be learning, who or what part of your personality this might be trying to refine and hone, what skills you might be gaining from this, and focus on even the process of it. Knowing, okay, this is really testing my patience, so I'm going to try to be more patient. Or this is really testing my boldness, I'm going to be more bold, I'm going to speak more, or whatever it is. Focusing on that is going to show you a lot sooner. It's going to make you feel more accomplished in the process, so you don't get down on yourself, because you don't deserve that. You deserve to be happy. That's what this is going to lead to. It's going to lead to you opening up your potential and being happier. So our next one, hi Robert, our next affirmation is, I am successful in all that I do. I am successful in all that I do. Now, this one's great if you have presentations, if you're going out on a limb for anything, if you're nervous about a meeting, anything like that. But it also is a great way to, we said obstacles help you define who you are, but our successes and our processes and the failures involved in those help us define our path. They help us get there. They're the guideposts that tell you which way to go. That's how it works. Yes, things fail. Yes, things don't work. Of course they don't, because if you didn't figure out how something doesn't work, how would you figure out the way it does? It's a process of elimination, and the experience you get from the failures makes the success even better, because you've gained more in the process again. So failures and processes like that are God's way of guiding you That's how it works. When something doesn't work, you look around for other options. That's what you're supposed to do. You got it right. So when you hit a wall and you can't figure out how to get up, over, around, or under it, then you know you're supposed to take a different direction. And that's what God's trying to tell you. He's saying, listen, that direction's great and all, but you deserve better. So let's go this way where the better thing is. And you're going to see that at the end of it, what you get is perfect for you. And it's probably better than what you dreamed of in the first place. And that is something you deserve. So phone a friend, absolutely. So our third affirmation is gratitude is my attitude. Gratitude is my attitude is so perfect. And I go on about this every day, but here's how I benefit from gratitude is my attitude, and here's how you can benefit. You get great people surrounding you. Great opportunities come to you. You get to be happier. You get to enjoy life as it is now while you're working toward what it will be. Excuse me. You get to be better at diffusing tense situations. You get to have more control over situations, more control over how you feel, over your own happiness in your life. And you get to have every single day of your life be a good one. Thank you, Oz. So how do you get all of that? All you have to do, this is so easy, it's incredible. All you have to do is list 3 things that you're grateful for. I do it in the morning to start my day off right. I do it throughout the day whenever something good happens, or whenever something frustrates me, whenever I'm mad, whenever I'm sad. Listing things that make me happy, listing things that I love will calm me down. And it'll also let me look at the situation more objectively. This is how you control the situation. Because if you control your attitude, you control how you react to the situation, and that helps you control the situation. So everybody benefits. You don't act out of anger. You don't act out of emotion in a way that might hurt other people and yourself. You act knowing what's best for everybody, and you make it happen, and you're incredible for that. And then at the end of every day, I find 3 things from that day that I'm grateful for, whatever those 3 things may be, and then every day is a good one. Every single day. I don't have bad days anymore. They might be challenging, but they are all good because they're all mine, okay? And that's what I want for you too. So then today's feature affirmation, speaking of everything being good and all days being good, I'm going to flip the camera. I bet you can guess what this one's going to be. 1 second, guys. Life is good. Life is good. Now, I want you to look at that, and while I flip the camera, think of 3 things in your life that you absolutely love. Okay, go for it. Hey Joseph, it's good to see you. So, 3 things in your life that you absolutely love. These are like your 3 go-to things to be grateful for, right? So, life is good. God, guys, sometimes life is frustrating. Sometimes it feels like it's working against you. Sometimes life doesn't go the way you planned for it to go, and that's annoying. But life is always good. Even when something's frustrating, you can't find the purpose in it, and it's happened many, many times, and it's pushed you to your limit. Even then, life is good. And it's important in that moment, in those situations, to remember that. Let yourself feel frustrated. Let yourself be a little upset. Process that. Let it go through and let it go out. And once you're done, once that's gone through and you're a little bit better and you can think a little bit more clearly, start reminding yourself how great your life is. Because once you do that, you're going to realize that the situation, as annoying as it is, probably isn't as big of a deal as it feels like. So it's so good to be alive. That's so good. Oh, I love that, Oz. Thank you. So the situation may not be as frustrating or as awful as it felt like when you first, encountered it. But if that's my mom, yes. I think my mom has my dad's phone, but yes, I am. And afterwards, you're going to get clarity. Once you can calm down enough to start really feeling how good your life is, that's when you're going to get your answers. That's when you're going to be able to ask God, okay, what was the purpose of that? And you can talk to God that way. God is right there next to you. So you can say, dude, what was that about? And a lot of the time, you don't need an intuitive or a psychic like me to tell you. He's going to tell you. I believe, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, but I believe, I believe that God puts intuitive people like me here to help people learn to communicate with him better. We get you started. We'll show you that it's possible and that God does speak to you one-on-one, but the point is to eventually learn how to speak to him on your own wavelength, how to get him to communicate with you and how to get you to communicate with him more directly so that you can have that direct guidance. You don't need a psychic to tell you what to do. You don't need an intuitive for a lot of situations. They can help you get started. They'll help you adjust. So they'll help you learn how to communicate with God on your own. That's what they do. They open the gate. But it's kind of like Mary Poppins. Once you've got it down, you don't really need them anymore. Unless you get really confused and you're emotionally compromised, I get it. But as someone who even does readings for people and sometimes gets paid for it, I'm going to tell you, money doesn't matter. If you are good at hearing God yourself, you don't need an intuitive. Unless you're extremely confused and then carefully pick one. In my opinion, it should be one that trusts God as well. But you can speak to God, and God will speak to you the minute that you figure out that connection, that you figure out what works for you. Because that's how it works. God will meet you exactly where you need to be met. Doesn't matter how everybody else does it. Do it in your own crazy, wacky, perfect way, and you will be great. And you will have clarity. You will have a sense of direction. You will have answers. Every prayer you have will be answered. I have not had an unanswered prayer as long as I can remember. Because, again, I have the leg up because I have that a natural skill for it, but it's not something that you can't develop. Why would God only let some people speak to him? That's not how it works. God wants to speak to everybody. So go for it. Give it a shot. If you want to learn more about it, contact me. I'd be happy to help you. And that's what my purpose in this world is. I try to help bring people closer to God, to figure out that whole relationship thing. And life is good. Okay? So that went a little bit off track, but I hope it was helpful. I hope it made sense to you guys. And you guys are fantastic. Particularly my mom. I love my mom. Well, of course. But I just want you all to know that you're incredible and you're unique and good, and that God does meet you where you need to be met. So it's not just listening to me every day that you're gaining out of this. Hopefully you're gaining a better understanding of how you can take advantage of a relationship with God too, and how you can meet him where he's trying to meet you, which is a way that will be perfect for you. So it hopefully won't be too hard. So thank you guys so much. I hope you remember today that life is so good. Check out my website, read my books, tell me what you think of them, because that would be incredible. The link is in my bio. The apple fell at the foot of the tree, I'm sure. I am just like my parents, and I'm so proud to be. So thank you guys. Keep gratitude as your attitude today. Live in the moment. That's where you have control right now. Do things now, because this is setting you up for success later. You're incredible. You can do anything you set your mind to, and that is something my parents taught me that has proven to be true. So have a great day, guys. I will be back tomorrow. Oh, follow me and I'll follow you back. If you've been wondering why you can't comment, that's why. We need to follow each other. So I'm going to go at everybody that followed me right now so that tomorrow we can get to know each other better. Have a great day, guys. Bye.